Sigma males have gained popularity in recent times due to their unique qualities and characteristics, which set them apart from other male archetypes. In today's shallow dating scene, where physical appearance often takes precedence over substance, Sigma males stand out as individuals who prioritize character over looks. However, this often leads to questions about their approach to dating, especially when it comes to approaching women. In this video, we'll be delving into the reasons why Sigma males may be hesitant to approach women, as well as exploring their perspective on dating and relationships. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into the fascinating world of Sigma males. Here are 8 reasons why Sigma males don't approach women. 1. No eye contact. When someone doesn't look at you, it can seem like they are trying to avoid you or are trying to hide something from you. It also shows an inner insecurity that turns Sigmas off right away. In any conversation, it's important to make eye contact, because it shows you have nothing to hide and can be trusted. Sigmas hate it when people won't look them in the eye because they think it means they aren't honest and have no morals. A woman who is sure of herself won't be afraid to look a man in the eyes, because doing so shows confidence and respect. On the other hand, if a woman doesn't make eye contact at all, it's likely that she doesn't feel good in her own skin or is too afraid to stand up for herself, which Sigmas find very unattractive. If she doesn't make eye contact with you, it could also mean that she's not interested in you and doesn't want to talk to you. But I'm not going to talk about it because every man already knows it. 2. Value authenticity. They place a high priority on being true and having real connections with people, which is one of the reasons why Sigma men don't approach women. Real, genuine relationships are placed higher on the priority list of Sigma men than fleeting or insincere encounters. They don't want to squander their time on a potential partner who does not share their beliefs, passions, or goals in life. Sigma men have a propensity to be keen and intuitive, which enables them to swiftly discern when someone is being dishonest about their intentions. Because of this, they may be reluctant to approach women because they wish to steer clear of any encounter that comes across as fake or contrived. Instead, Sigma men prefer to wait for the appropriate chance to connect with someone who shares their beliefs and interests, and with whom they can create a deep, meaningful connection. 3. Giving false expectations. Sigmas are not impressed by the fake moves that women usually make to get noticed. They like approaches that are less obvious and don't involve pretending or playing games. Sigmas care a lot about being real, and they can see through the fake acts that women put on. Because of this, they don't talk to women who are just looking for a fight. Glossy pictures of airbrushed models on glossy magazine covers are everywhere in today's world. These images of perfection have become the standard for how women should look. But most women can't even come close to meeting these impossible standards. Not only is the goal of physical perfection a myth and impossible to reach, but trying to reach it can be bad for women's mental and physical health. Because of this, Sigma men don't want to talk to women who are trying to meet these impossible standards. Instead, they like people who love them for who they are and how beautiful they are. Sigmas will only talk to real, genuine, and down-to-earth women. 4. Playing hard to get. We live in a time when women are stronger and more confident than ever before. They seem to make it so that men who want to date them have to work for it. They often put on a tough front that makes it hard for men to approach them. Even though it might be a challenge for some men, Sigma men don't want to play this kind of game. It might make you feel good when you finally get her to like you, but a Sigma doesn't find it satisfying. In fact, this kind of behavior turns them off because it is too predictable and not original. Everybody knows how the game works, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out what the other person is trying to do. They get bored with this kind of interaction, and they don't want to waste their time and energy on something that doesn't matter. It's like a chess game that's been played before. Sigmas would rather find something new and interesting to explore. Playing hard to get might work sometimes, but Sigma doesn't really like that strategy. 5. Struggle with social anxiety or shyness. Social anxiety and shyness can be challenging for anyone, but they can be particularly difficult for Sigma males when it comes to approaching women. Sigma males may struggle with social anxiety or shyness, which can make it difficult for them to initiate conversations with women, especially in large social settings. They may feel uncomfortable in social situations or may struggle to come up with things to say, which can make approaching women seem daunting. For Sigma males, the fear of rejection can also play a role in their social anxiety or shyness. They may worry about the possibility of being rejected or judged harshly, which can make them hesitant to approach women. Despite these challenges, it's important to note that social anxiety and shyness do not define Sigma males. With time and practice, they can learn to overcome their fears and become more comfortable in social situations. It may take more effort and time for Sigma males to build up the confidence to approach women, but with patience and perseverance, they can develop the skills to form meaningful connections with the opposite sex. 6. Sigma still like playing games. They are too old to play the typical dating game played by men and women. They don't want to play mind games or engage in any kind of power struggle, which puts them in a bad position. They are honest and clear about what they want, which makes it easier for them to find someone who appreciates them for who they are. Even though their directness might scare some people, the Sigma is loyal and doesn't waste time trying to impress people who aren't interested in the same things they are. They do not chase after women. Instead, they wait for the woman to come around to their way of thinking before taking action. Because of this, they don't usually go up to women. Instead, they sit back and watch until the right one comes along. Even though it might take longer for the Sigma man to find a partner, it is often worth the wait because they will eventually find someone who shares their values and outlook on life. This doesn't mean that Sigmas don't talk to women, but they often prefer a more natural and less forced way to get to know someone. 7. Prefer to maintain a level of emotional detachment. Sigma males are often characterized as individuals who prefer to maintain a level of emotional detachment from others, including potential romantic partners. This detachment may be a result of their independent nature and desire for personal freedom, which can lead them to avoid emotional entanglements. As a result, some Sigma males may choose not to approach women, preferring to focus on their own interests and goals instead. This can be seen as a way for them to maintain their emotional independence and avoid any potential drama or complications that may arise from romantic relationships. 8. The dating scene has become too shallow. In the world we live in now, dating is more about looks and less about personality. People are judged based on how they look, which Sigmas don't agree with at all. This doesn't mean they don't care about beauty. They just don't think it's the most important thing in a relationship. This is just one of the reasons why Sigma men tend to stay away from women who are too focused on how they look. They care more about what's inside than what's outside, which can be hard to find in the shallow dating scene of today. Many people think of Sigma men as old-fashioned and out of touch, but they are actually very in touch with the modern world. However, they will never give up on their core values, which makes them stand out. It's like they have a sixth sense that lets them find the real gems that are hidden in all the nonsense. It's like they can see right through a person's appearance to who they really are. So, these guys always choose quality over quantity. When it comes to what women want, They won't take less than what they deserve.